People are money ignorant, and the reason people get money ignorant, Leighton, is because they grow up in households that tells them get a job, or go to school, get a job, and work and save. And so they're part of the workforce. That worked in the 50s. Now the government has gotten so big and bloated that they're hitting you with Social Security tax, payroll tax, they're hitting you with inflations, they're hitting you with tax at the gas station, they're taxing the food that you buy, the products that you buy, the money that you make. They're taxing you at every level. Money ignorance or financial ignorance keeps people broke and dependent. And that is what the opposition wants. The opposition wants humans to be dependent on them. Even if you are broke, if you just start learning about money and teaching your kids about money early on, then they are not afraid of money. They don't think that money is just for other people and not for everyone else. The way money works, bro, is that the government makes money. I once heard Andrew Tate say this really well. He says, you and I can't make money. You and I can take other people's money in exchange for value. The governments make money. They literally can print money. They can make money. You and I can't make it. All you and I can do with money is give value in exchange for money. I can trade time for dollars. That's one way to do it. My time for a certain number of dollars per hour. I can do a service. I can have other people trading their time for dollars and therefore scale my money. Okay, that's still creating entrepreneurship. I can have a digital course that I'm going to sell where once I do the work up front, creating the website, creating the course, running the ads and campaigns, driving the traffic for it, people can buy my course around the clock from all over the world, and I can take their money in exchange for the value that the course adds to their life. Awesome. When you make the money, then you need to understand that you have to outpace inflation. Ignorant people take their money and they spend it, which is why ignorant people, which is the majority, 98% of people, are just 2 paychecks away from going broke. 2 paychecks away. Instead of keeping up with the Joneses, instead of buying something that's out of your worth right now because you can't afford it, what if you took that money and then you spent the weekends on Google and YouTube learning how to create a secondary income stream, and then creating some kind of value-added service to be able to take other people's money. So now you've got a career or a job and you are making passive income, even if it's just $500 a month. Bro, that could fill up a gas tank for a car, right?
Sure.
Or that scales to $3,000, $4,000 a month. Now that starts competing with someone's salary, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month. Now you can replace your job and win your sovereignty, your freedom back.
Right.
And then when I get those profits, I'm gonna use financial discipline. See, that's another money intelligence thing. Financial discipline says that I'm not gonna just squander my money on buying a car and leasing a car and leasing a watch and getting new clothes that are really out of my budget. Instead, I'm gonna figure out, is crypto the place to put my money in? And I know what you people are saying right now. Well, whoa, crypto just crashed. What about FTX? What about Bitcoin? What about all the... Guess what? Right now is when people are making money with crypto because it has hit the bottom, and people like me are investing in crypto while people like you are abandoning. And make no mistake about it, I lost money during this whole FTX debacle. That is part of the game of money. Money is a game. So you try and add value and get money is the first step. Trade your time for dollars. And then you try and leverage other people's time and energy to get money. And then you try and get passive income by seeing if you can create a course or a service online that you can sell around the clock in, to get money. And then you take some of the profits that you got and use financial discipline. Instead of buying shit that's out of your budget that you don't need, you invest it in housing, right? Everybody needs a place to live. You invest it in housing. And you can invest it in different funds where you can get 9, 10, 11, 12% interest back on every dollar that you put in there, right? So multi-unit, single unit houses, etc., apartments. Crypto is another great place to put money in right now. Precious metals are another place. There's Forex, but you have to study this stuff. All these words that I just threw out, multi-unit housing, you have to study. What is a fund? You have to study it, Google it, YouTube it. If you leave in the comments that, hey, I don't know what this stuff is, can you explain? If you were waiting for me to hand feed you, spoon feed you how money works and educate you, you are not my son, you are not my daughter. And so I will not do that. But what I will do is I will set out the crumbs for you to follow and understand what Forex is, how crypto works, how to buy in the trough and how to sell at the peak, how to figure out where the trough is. And that is how money works. As an immigrant to this country, as a foreigner to this country, I grew up in Section 8 housing. If you follow me, then you know this. Well, then how did I gain money intelligence? I decided that I was tired of being broke. I decided there's got to be a better way than just selling my time for dollars, right? When I was a personal trainer, I was literally selling my time for dollars. Next client, next client, next client. It's like, okay, now I've gotten a good reputation around this gym, so I can charge $10 more per session. So now my time is worth a little bit more, but I'm still selling my life away in exchange for time. That's when I decided that what if I can get a mentor? See, that's the answer. Mentors, mentors, books, and today, social media channels that not necessarily show like the chick with the booty and the guy with the pecs and the cat videos. That's the shit you're following. Invest that same amount of time that you're wasting on these goofy memes on watching YouTube videos of how money works. Well, now you can type in those questions into Google. You can type in those questions into YouTube and type in how to make money, Warren Buffett, how to create passive income streams, Pat Bet-David, right? And then just Charlie Munger, right? Charlie Munger on how money works. And Charlie Munger is Warren Buffett's business partner for like 60 years. Like, bro, and when you type that in to YouTube and you put their names in there, and then you watch the Empire Show, you get the mentorship and you start making the passive income, then you go to the next step where you start getting a mentor in real life who can coach you and guide you, kind of like what we're doing here, like I do with my coaching clients. Then all of a sudden you go from blue collar broke to white collar wealthy. And you can do a lot more good with money when you have a lot of it and your cup is overflowing and you can be generous and serve people, your church, your charity. If someone's house, God forbid, got burnt down, you could be the first one to step up and support them. If you know that there's a family that's not going to have a wonderful white Christmas, you can make sure that they have a Christmas tree, that they can have Christmas gifts under that Christmas tree, that they can have a nice turkey to have for dinner. Like, you could be that guy, and money is the vehicle for that.